Hi, and welcome to episode 8 of Do One Thing Social. Today I'm going to share my bags methodology. It's a methodology that has caused thousands of students, clients, and conference attendees go on to create amazing brands and companies and really live the Blissonomics lifestyle. Today I'm going to share that with you. My name is Lisa McKenzie, and I am the founder of Blissonomics and McKenzie Moxie Media. So we're going to jump right into it today. Do One Thing Social is the one thing that you do a week to increase your brand awareness, to build your marketing strategy, whatever you need right now. It's that one thing you're going to get done this week. And today is, I have to say, is a pretty big Do One Thing Social because it is the foundation for creating any strategy that you will use. I'm surprised every day when I get emails from people saying, your bags methodology not only helped me in business, but it helped me get a job, or it helped me get a raise, or of course it helped me build a brand, but I'm surprised how it's helped people in their personal lives as well. So I'm going to share that with you. Now, the name of the methodology is bags, and it's really, really quite simple. And you'll see as you think about it further, in your day, in your week, as you start applying this to your business or building your brand, if you're brand new at this, you're going to see, oh, this really makes sense. And I can see how people have, created relationships, or have been able to ask for raises, or have gone into a job interview with this methodology and got the job. So let me walk you through this. So before you start any strategy, or you start building a brand, or you start choosing your colors, before you do any of that, it's really important to have a strong foundation in your business, in your plan. So if you've watched the last couple of episodes, I've walked you through how to create a brand and how to have those really tight elements in place so you build that blueprint of your brand. Going forward, I'm going to talk to you about the other parts of this methodology, but let me just walk you through it. So I want you to align this thought process with selling your house. Let's talk about selling your house. It's an example that I use with many of my students, especially those who are just starting in social media. So this will be easy enough to understand. So if you were selling your house, you wouldn't just wake up one morning and throw it on the market without, thinking twice about it, or, maybe doing some renovations. No. So think about that house as your brand. When you create your brand, you want to make sure that and again, I've talked about this in previous episodes, so you want to go back to episode, I think it's 4, 5, 6, and 7, where I walk you through your brand. So before you put that house on the market, you want to make sure that that home is pristine, that it's clean, that it's inviting, that all the colors are right for the person who you think you're going to sell your house to. You want to make sure that the outside looks great, the inside looks great, that the theme of the house is aligned throughout the rooms. You want to make sure that your house is ready for market. I'm actually working with somebody who's brand new to social media. This is somebody who works for somebody else's brand, who's not creating his own brand right now, and this is the example that I use for him. You wouldn't just go out and build relationships. Now we move from brand to audience. You wouldn't go out and build relationships unless you created all your profiles, and your profiles themselves were pristine, that your profiles showed you as a thought leader in your industry, that you had your images up there, that you had enough posts for people to, to start liking you, for people to see your credibility, and also for people to see your authority in the industry. Now, once you have all that done, then you go out and you search for your audience, and you define your audience. And we'll talk about that in upcoming episodes. But you want to get crystal clear on who your audience is, because if you don't know, then your marketing will not be pinpointed to that specific audience. And most of all, your audience will not see themselves in your marketing or in your brand. They're just it's gonna go gray on them. They're not gonna get that feeling of, this is exactly what I want. So once you've created your brand, you have all those elements there, and you are crystal clear with who your audience is. And we'll get into the brand persona and the differences between the audiences. Then you're going to go into your goals. What do I want, and how am I going to use social media to get me what I want? How am I going to use Facebook? How am I going to use LinkedIn? Should I be on Pinterest? Should I be using Snapchat? Is that social network aligned with my audience? Will my audience find me on Snapchat? Or more specifically, is my audience on Snapchat, and should I be spending time developing relationships with them there? Or are they not at all on Snapchat, but they're mostly on Pinterest? Maybe I have to spend more time on Pinterest. Once you have those foundational pieces, then we can talk strategy. But before you have your brand, your audience, and your goals set, it is a complete waste of time to throw yourself into strategy. I know we get overwhelmed by everything that we see on social media, and we think, oh, we have to do this, and we have to do that, and we have to build funnels, and we have to think about our Facebook ad strategy, and we have to think about bots, and we have to think about all these things, but it's pointless. It's pointless unless you have your brand, unless you have your audience, and unless, oops, I think I lost my slide deck, unless you have, oops, let me get that there. Okay, and unless you have all those things in place, it'll also give you this, this grounding confidence that you know exactly what you're doing. To go out and now start looking at, okay, where do I have to be? And how do I convey my message? What tools am I going to use to broadcast these messages? And where exactly am I going to find my audience, and how much time I'm going to spend there? And what is the content going to look like when I share that online? When am I going to send it? What day of the week is the best day of the week? We'll get to all that stuff. That is your strategy. But we can help you. I can help you. You can't help yourself unless you have your foundational pieces. And that's the first, second, and third part of bags: your brand, your audience, and your goals. So that is it for today. And I will see you in episode 9 of Do One Thing Social. Thank you, and have a great day.